Hello everyone! So, who's excited that it's the first weekend of December? Because I know I am. Like, take a look at my outfit. I have my Christmas sweater, and you can look, got some crazy leggings going on. You might think I'm just really excited for December, but really, I have a Deck the Halls wine tour to go on today. And you gotta get decked out, so this is what I'm wearing. Also, I have to do this early. So, anyways, on Wednesday I put a poll up to see which video you'd want to see from me, either 5 tips on sleeping or 5 tips on going to the grocery store. And you guys voted and you picked 5 tips to get better sleep. So that's what the video that I'm going to do today. So the first tip, we'll just jump right in here because I'm hyper and excited. So I don't know. Anyways, so the first tip is you want to stop eating before you go to sleep, like 2 to 3 hours before the time that you're going to think that you're going to go to bed. So I would say closer to 3 if you can. Sometimes you can't, but get as much time. So 3 hours before you go to sleep, stop eating. And this is because when you eat after a certain time, like if you eat right before you go to sleep, when you go to sleep, the point of going to sleep is your whole body wants to rest. So if you have food in your stomach isn't going to rest. It's going to be busy digesting the food that you just put in your stomach. So you would think that you're sleeping, even if you fall asleep, like your body's not resting as much as it should be. So that means you're not going to get as nice of a sleep because your stomach will be working to digest the food. So this is also an odd reason why when you eat late, you get you start gaining weight because it kind of leads to sleep deprivation. So if you're eating late but you're still getting 8 hours of sleep, your stomach isn't sleeping for the first 3 hours that you go to sleep. So it's not able to rejuvenate. Your stomach's only getting 5 hours of sleep, and then it's not going to work as nicely, so you're going to gain weight. So don't eat stop eating 3 hours before you go to bed. Tip number 2, stop drinking 2 hours before you go to bed. So, drinking sometimes, if you drink a lot, you'll pass out, but it's not the good kind of sleep you want. So alcohol interferes with your REM sleep. So basically, you want to stop drinking 2 hours before you go to bed because it gives your liver time and your body time to detoxify all the toxins that's in the alcohol. Also, a lot of alcohol usually has added sugars, so that's going to keep you awake. And it's the same thing with the stomach. So if your liver is working to detoxify the alcohol that's in your body when you're sleeping, then your liver is not sleeping and you're not getting as good of sleep, because if you want good sleep, you want your whole body to just be rejuvenating. So don't stop drinking 2 hours before bed. Tip number 3, stop exercising 3 hours before bed. And you might realize when you exercise, your whole body gets pumped up. I did some exercise this morning and I'm crazy. So stop exercising 3 hours before bed, because when your blood is flowing and everything like that, it's a lot harder to calm down and go to sleep. So tip number 4 is going to be avoid blue light at night. And we've heard this a lot lately, but studies have shown blue light, looking at blue light an hour before bed, can really affect your sleep. So my biggest tip would be don't use devices an hour before bed. So turn off the TV, turn off your computer, turn off your phone, don't look at it. If you can't not look at your TV, your computer, or your phone, then you can get special glasses that block the blue light, and I'm pretty sure you can get them online, on Amazon for $10, so they're not expensive. But if you're going to look at that stuff, then you put the blue light glasses on for an hour before you're going to go to bed, blocks all that light, so it'll help you go to sleep. Another thing with the devices, even if you have the blue light blocker, then the devices are still giving you information overload. You're still looking at all this stuff and processing and thinking everything, so it still might keep you up, but the blue light will help you a lot. Tip number 5, make a routine. So set a time that you're going to go to sleep, set a time that you're going to wake up, and do it every day, or at least within an hour of that every day. So if you say you want to go to sleep at 10, wake up at 6, then you want to make sure you're going to sleep between the hours of 7 to 11, and then you're waking up between the hours of 5 to 7. So if you stick to that, that will help a lot. And I definitely agree with this 100%, because I used to have a job where I'd go to work anywhere really crazy. Like, it changed all the time. So I would go in at 7 a.m., I might go in at noon, I might go in at 3 p.m., work till 11 p.m. My sleep schedule was just terrible. Like, sometimes I'll go to sleep at 2 in the morning, sometimes I'll go to sleep at 10 at night. And I had a terrible time falling asleep. Now I have a job where I go in the same time every day, so like, typical 8 to 5 job. And I sleep so much better. Like 10 o'clock comes, I lay down in bed, pass right out. And that routine has helped me a lot. Just like going to bed at the same time, and I try to wake up at the same time. So if you want to take this step even further, you can actually create a full bedtime routine. Your body thrives on routines. So when you have a routine, it's just gonna benefit you so much. So you could have, you could make a routine like full of relaxation practices. So you could do reading or meditating or journaling or stretching, and just do some of these activities before you go to bed. If you want to help it with your devices, you can turn the devices off an hour before bed and then fill that time with all these relaxing things. So read for 20 minutes, meditate for 20 minutes, stretch for 20 minutes, I don't know, whatever you want to do. You can do other things. But then you're already going to be so relaxed. As soon as your head hits that pillow, you're going to pass right out. So those are my 5 tips for sleeping better. So I can go over them again together. So 1, stop eating 2 to 3 hours, preferably 3 hours before you go to bed. Tip number 2, stop drinking 2 hours before you go to bed. Tip number 3, stop working out 3 hours before you go to bed. Tip number 4, avoid looking at blue light an hour before you go to bed. And tip number 5, create a routine, whether that's going to bed and waking up at the same time or a full-blown routine that involves that hour before going to sleep. So these are my tips on how to sleep better, and I do all of them. They've helped me a lot, so I hope it's helpful for you. If you want to leave a comment on the bottom and let me know your thoughts, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you have any questions about this video or just want to talk further, any of the other videos, feel free to message me, whatever you want. Love to talk to you, so have a good day.